Zach and Matt back courtside here. NYU has finished off a 72-60 win over WashU to advance to face Trinity, Connecticut in the 2025 championship game to be played 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon. Matt, first a little kind of fun fact note here. A bit of history was made. Kristen Esparza became what's believed to be the first woman to officiate a men's semifinal game in history, so congratulations to her. When we talk about how big of a deal it is for the teams to get here, it's also a big deal for officials to be selected to officiate in this game, and certainly an honor for her, as it is for all the officials who will officiate here this weekend, but a bit of history in her case especially. So wanted to recognize that. And all right, well, we got NYU coming off the court.
They covered the spread. They know they covered the spread.
They covered the spread. Yeah, they played very well. 12-point win. The computer saw this as like a 4-point game. And I think one of the stories here is that there's bookends to the first half. WashU played pretty well to start, pretty well to finish the second half, but really the game was marked by a 15-0 run by NYU. 15-0 run. They had a 6-point lead at the half. That 15-0 run took a 4-point deficit to an 11-point lead. But like we said, WashU bounced back, and it was a 6-point game at the half.
Yeah, Zach, I think you're right. That first 10 minutes or so, teams were trading buckets. WashU had that early lead, but then the 15-0 run was big. I think a catalyst for that run was Hampton Sanders off the bench for NYU. He was great all day. He ended up 6 for 6 from the three-point line. He had 20 points, or more than 20 points at least. He was really good. But all that, I think WashU could have let it really get out of hand early in that game. They got it under control. A 6-point NYU lead at the halftime. I think WashU had to feel good keeping them within arm's reach at the break.
It was back to an 11-point lead, however, for NYU at the under 12 break. At the under 4 break, it was up to a 15-point lead. Like you said, Hampton Sanders was great. It was going 6 for 6, but it was far from a one-man effort. In that push that ran it out to a 15-point lead there late in the second half, I thought Brock Susko had a few big shots, some great defensive plays. He was big. But Hampton Sanders is the one that really stands out individually in the box score, but I thought a pretty good team effort and good team win for NYU.
I mean, NYU is a complete team. They've got a lot of great players. Jack Stone, Tristan Howe is good. Susko had that double-double. They were just a really good team. I think they're deserving to head into the national championship game against Trinity. That's going to be a fantastic game. But that 6-point margin, which we saw at halftime, was really the wall that WashU couldn't break in that second half. They got it down a few times, but then after a few minutes, it was right back up to double digits. NYU is great. They've been great all season long. This is now the third time they've beaten WashU by double digits each game. Fantastic team from a fantastic league. We're going to have two of those, two kind of one-loss teams from big power conferences in the national championship game. NYU looked great. Trinity looked great. So I'm excited to see what we're going to get on Saturday. Only one team's going to be a champion. It's going to be a fantastic game.
We talked about it in our Final Four preview episode that dropped on Monday. These were the two favorites. Trinity was by the D3 Datacast computer a favorite in that first semifinal. NYU the favorite in the second semifinal. But just a 4-point game. I don't think anything would have really surprised us this weekend. But it is the two favorites coming into the semifinals that will meet for the championship Saturday afternoon. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And we'll head into the press conferences now.